Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Both individuals and communities should work together in order to better prepare for emergencies and disasters. In today's video, we'll be talking about the importance of planning with your neighbors. In order to build a culture of preparedness, we must include the whole community. The whole community includes all levels of government, non-government partners in all sectors, neighborhood-based community groups, faith-based organizations, individuals and families, including those with access and functional needs, youth, children, and daycares, media outlets, and businesses. By working as a whole community, everyone can help keep the nation safe from harm and help keep it resilient after being struck by natural disasters, acts of terrorism, and pandemics. The Community Emergency Response Team, also known as CERT, is a nationwide program that educates community volunteers on disaster preparedness for hazards that may occur in the area that they live in. Volunteers are trained in a variety of disaster response skills such as fire safety, light search and rescue, team organization, and disaster medical operations. There are currently 2 CERT groups in Linn County. One is with the Marion Fire Department, and the second is with the Linn County Emergency Management Agency. If you, a family member, or a friend are interested in joining CERT, scan this QR code or visit the link in the description for more information. A neighborhood cannot be prepared for any emergency or disaster unless each individual household is prepared themselves. This is because if you are unprepared, you are less likely to have the capacity to assist others when disaster strikes. This is why, when it comes to neighborhood planning, preparing your household is the first step. You can do this by creating a 72-hour emergency kit. This kit can help sustain you and your loved ones for the first 72 hours while first responders are overwhelmed. This kit should also contain survival essentials such as batteries, flashlights, non-perishable food items, and water. To learn more about a 72-hour kit, click this video or visit the link in the description. Familiarize yourself with utilities in your home and know where and how to shut them off in case they become hazardous. Review and update emergency plans with family members routinely. An additional bonus you can do to better prepare you and your family is taking preparation training such as CPR, Stop the Bleed, Fire Safety, or CERT. After you have ensured that you and your household are prepared, you are now ready to work alongside your neighbors to make sure that your neighborhood is prepared before disaster strikes. Strong bonds among neighbors empower the neighborhood as a whole to take care of itself until first responders are able to arrive. You can do this by get to know your neighbors. Host a dinner or social event so that neighbors can become acquainted with one another. Working with 2 or 3 households, organize, publicize, and host a neighborhood meeting to discuss setting up a preparedness network. This typically works best with groups of 10 to 40 homes. If you live in a larger area, you can divide the neighborhood into 10 to 40 homes with a block captain for every area. Although the number of households in each area are up to you, make sure that it is manageable. In the first meeting, start with the basics. Explain why a neighborhood-level disaster plan is important. You should also determine as a group if there is support for setting up a neighborhood emergency preparedness plan. Once the group has agreed to have a neighborhood level plan, elect an organizing committee that will help develop the plan and bring it back to the group for approval. The initial meeting is not the only time that neighbors can get to know each other. You can continue to provide opportunities for neighbors to introduce themselves. Once you've built relationships with your neighbors, the organizing committee that was elected earlier can use the following steps in order to create a plan for your neighborhood. Obtain a map of your neighborhood. This map should include house numbers. Survey the area within a 1 to 3 mile radius of your neighborhood for potential sources of industrial hazards. These hazards may include railroadways, interstate highways, and chemical plants. Discuss the most likely natural hazards that affect your area. Designate a neighborhood gathering site. Designate a neighborhood care site. Make a list of neighbors who are willing to share their specialized skills such as CPR, first aid, plumbing, ham radio, operating a chainsaw, or the ability to shut off natural gas. Create a list of neighbors who have essential supplies or equipment. Decide on a communication form to use. A key form of communication, such as signage that can be placed in front of a window of a home, can be a great way to show people's needs during a disaster. Create a neighborhood directory with occupants, addresses, and other contact information people are comfortable giving out. Provide a secure and confidential way that each household may share important information such as health issues, mobility limitations, or other special needs with a few key leaders. Name a neighborhood emergency action team. Agree on specific steps your leaders and residents will take in the event of an emergency. Put your draft plan into writing and then take it back to the meeting for all residents in your target area for their feedback and approval. Once the plan is approved, always continue to improve and strengthen it. Your neighborhood emergency action team will be responsible for implementing this plan in the case of an emergency or disaster where first responders are unable to reach your neighborhood. There are a few steps that it takes to implement this plan. These steps include: take care of yourself and loved ones and make sure you secure your home. Communicate with your neighborhood action team about the status of your home. You can use the signs mentioned earlier and place one in your window to indicate whether you need help or if your household is okay. Report to the neighborhood gathering site or care site if possible. Door-to-door scout teams should go to each household to check if they are okay. Continue to exchange important information and make further decisions as necessary. Once emergency services arrive, step aside and only provide support as requested. By doing this, you can help create a better prepared neighborhood for when emergencies or disasters strike. For more information on how to better prepare with your neighbors, visit the links in the description.